Hi everybody, how are you? It's Kiara here. Today is Friday, December something. Well, it must be December 29th because Sunday is New Year's Eve. How is everybody? This is part 3 of my quilting plans for 2024. Today we're going to go through not even all the things I would really like to do this year. For the most part, but we're going to try to put them in priority and see how we're going to go. Because there are a couple quilts coming in 2024, quilt-alongs in 2024 that I would like to go on. So these are what I have kitted in. Some of these I want to start after I finish a couple things, because I'd like to keep moving on with my projects, because I kitted them up because I love them. Hold on, I gotta move my cross stitch. I decided what I was gonna do for my New Year's stitch. So, anyway, so let's start with what I have. And let me get a pen because these are not in any particular order. This first one is called Red, White, and Bang, and it's a panel quilt. And I had originally saw this on Becky from Power Tools with Threads channel, and I have the charm pack you need. It's a free pattern from Riley Blake. You just had to buy a kit or the supplies you needed. And this is the panel. And of course, it's another red, white, and blue quilt. So I would like to do this, and if I sat down and did it, it's not gonna, I have to reprint the pattern because I don't know, I don't see it anywhere. But this is something I would really like to do for me, most likely for me. And this is it's a Riley Blake Red, White, and, it's Red, White, and Bang by Sandy Gervais. For my cross stitch friends, she is Brenda Gervais' sister. Or sister-in-law. So that's one, and see, it's nice in this box. It's not a very hard kit, but it's panel, and some of these are panel quilts for the most part. So that's one. The next one is another panel quilt, and this is a kit. The pattern is free on Riley Blake, so if you do panels, you can do it. These are Target Bright Room boxes that I have them in. I really like them. They're not good for quilt blocks, but for throwing these panel quilts in. And I bought this kit off Etsy a while ago. This is a Teresa Kogut panel. Oh, it had a sticker in there. I didn't even know. Look at that. I'm going to keep that. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. This is the Halloween Whimsy panel from Riley Blake. And they took the Leap of Freedom pattern, which I believe is a free pattern on Riley Blake's site. And then I have the fabric, and it's just bordering it. I don't know why I haven't done it, but I think I'm going to move this one pretty far up on the list because I absolutely love this panel. And the company I bought the kit from, they put it on nice cardstock, and then I have all the directions on how to do the panel. And you can get this on Riley Blake's site, and this will measure 57 by 64, so a nice throw. Seriously, it's squaring up the panel, and 1, 2, 3 sets of borders. I really think I need to do this one. Like, just do it quickly, feel accomplished, then put it on then load it and put it on the long arm. Oh, but I don't know, because I printed it off they gave me that, but I printed off another pattern to do. I might just do that. I actually thought they were the same thing, but they're different, but I actually like the one they gave me. I had originally thought I was going to do this quilt, but I actually like the other one a little bit better. So I'm just going to do that one, since that's all in there together. And it's still a nice size quilt. Okay. I wasn't going to do this video today, but I want to put my sewing room back together. Oh, I gotta take that over here. That's my list of what I need to do on my chicken salad quilt. Okay, now this is a boxed panel kit. This came from Riley Blake himself, and this is another Teresa Kogut. I love this one. I think this would make a great fall into holiday quilt. It's for the Love and Nature quilt kit. You get the pattern, the fabric, the quilt top, and the binding. And that's the pattern. Actually, that's the same pattern that I had printed for the Halloween Whimsy. Okay, let's see if I can get this off so you can see this box. This is a sleeve. Okay, so this came pre-packaged. I believe I bought this from that quarter shop, but I could be wrong. And this is a great box because it's just a plain box when you're done. So you get the pattern. And then it comes with all the fabric and the panel, because the main part is a panel, so it's very little piecing. So I really want to start that one too. So far, I think these 3 panel quilts, I'm going to keep it as soon as I finish 2 other things. I think I'm going to take a Saturday and like do one of them. So there's those. Then the next one, oh, whoops, is something I've had kitted up for a really, really long time. And I think I'm going to do it because, let me see. Because Pat Sloan and her Quilt Ambassadors, starting the 9th of January, are doing a Perfect 10 quilt along. And this is the Perfect 10 book. I have had this kitted up for probably 2 years, at least. I stumbled upon this on the Fact Quarter Shop's website. The layout is free. This is the Perfect 10 sampler. What's the Perfect 10? It's a ruler by Creative Grids, and they came out with 16 patterns in this book to use with the ruler. Using a layer cake, hence 10. There's also a Perfect 5 that uses charm backs. So the Fact Quarter Shop did, now they did this all the way back in 2018, so I wasn't even quilting then. This was a 9-week sew along, and you did 2 blocks a week. And then they have this handy dandy guide that tells you how many of each if you've done the Jolly Bar, it's set up very similar to how the Jolly Bar quilt alongs are. So I would do this and this. So let me show you the fabric. And I still think I want to do this. So I think I'm going to join in on that sew along and do this, because this has been sitting here and I love these fabrics. I believe they're from Our Quilting Life. It's their Harper's Garden, and it uses a layer cake. So here's my layer cake. And then I have all the background fabric. Let's see what this, let me see the supplies. I have 4.5 yards of background. I would say this is the background I chose, so 4.5 of that. This is my binding, and this might be 4.5. Oh wait, no, let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. 1 layer. Okay, currently use guest room, 2 guest room tabs. Oh, okay. So I bet you that that's the backing. One of these is for the binding. And then what I did, because it says here, Kimberly used 2 layer cakes to have more thing. This is some extra of Harper's Garden. So I'm not going to get that back in that big, that's for sure. So I think that this is what I am going to do for that quilt along with Pat Sloan. Oh, just so you know, Pat Sloan every month puts out, and I'll talk about this in another update next week, but she puts out this calendar. So every month of different things, and there are different sew-alongs, and the second page gives you all the quilt-alongs that are ongoing, upcoming, so you can plan a little bit, because I have a couple on here. Okay, so actually the Ambassador Quilt-alongs from the Perfect 10 book starts on January 16th. So the 9th must just be getting ready, but I think on the 9th, I'm actually going to start what I'm doing so I can work with them. Okay, we did that one, we did this one, and we did this one. Okay, so the next thing I have kitted up is a small little like wall hanging. There are actually a couple here I'm not going to do. Okay, and this is another patriotic. I have some wall hangings I even need to quilt that I didn't put in that list. So this is the pattern. It's called Sidebar. This measures 40 by 55. And I actually took out the economy block paper from Fat Quarter Shop so I can make these little things. This is super easy, a little bit more advanced than my other, and it's for this panel. I bought this from MK Quilt. I actually think she still had some of these the last time I looked. Who's where I bought my long arm. Oh my gosh, the sun came out. So this is the panel. Oh, it goes this way. And I just love the look of this, and I thought it'd be great but it's gonna need to be ironed because it's got super deep folds in it. I shouldn't have done that, but okay, let's see. I'm gonna screw this up some more so I get it folded a normal way. Okay. So a lot of these are not hard. I just need to sit down and do it, but then I get left on the, look, everybody's doing this, so I'm gonna do that too, and I need to stop that. I'm going down that quandary because I've been watching Floss Tube, and I'm like, oh, I want to start something, but I said I want to get rid of whips. I just kitted up 2 things. So this one here, I am probably going to put on the side and not start it anytime soon because number one, I have to go back and watch Pat Sloan's videos on this because I don't get how to cut this stuff. But I love this pattern. And I actually have the fabric for this. This pattern is from Beverly McCullough Flamingo Toes. It's this wreath pattern. I have the Jolly Bar, and I have all the extra fabric to make the entire quilt. So I'm gonna keep it kitted up because I still like it. It's just, I'm not starting this one anytime soon. I have other projects I would rather do in advance, and I did sign up for other things. Okay. The next thing I have, I don't know if I'm gonna just undo this one. I have this fat quarter bundle of Farmhouse Chic fat quarter bundle, and then I have these chicken placemats. I might just order some background, and these are so cute. You guys have to see these. Hold on. Okay. Fresh eggs. Farm store. Farm to table. And fresh home from the farm. And I would really like to do these, but I don't know. And they even have the directions on the side on how to do it. So I might put this fat quarter bundle away to do something else because it's red, white, and blue. And then just cut this and make it as per the instructions. Because actually I'm looking at this, I need 3/8 backing fabric for each 2 small placemats, so my fat quarter bundle is not enough. So I think I'm gonna go on eBay and see if I can find what I need, or just hunt around Etsy and see what I can to just make the chickens, because this, I like this. Unless I got 2 to make this the front of them, I don't know. No, I probably got it because I wanted 8 placemats. So I'm gonna go read the directions and I'm going to figure that out and move it to a different box. Okay. This is another thing that I'm not starting anytime soon, but this is the entire 2022 designer mystery, with the exception of block 1, which is starched. It has been sitting on my laundry drying rack that I use for fabric, for starching, for almost a year. So that's block 2. I might fold up block 1 starched pieces and throw it in this box. I'm not starting that. One thing that I would like to start is this. What is this? This is Among the Stars. That quarter shop did a quilt along, and this is month 1. I actually have 2 of these books because one came in here and I had ordered it. So this is the block of the month, and I have all the block of the month. And then this is the background, border, and binding. And this is what my version will look like. Let's see. Among the Stars, block of the month. So this is it. I really, really want to do this year. Really, really, really want to do this. So I think what I'm going to do on this one, at least, I am going to finish my chicken salad quilt and my Jolly Bar 4 and my designer mystery. Actually, I'm going to finish my chicken salad because I've had 4 blocks. I finished 1 last night, and I have another one cut out and ready to go that I'm going to do today. So that will leave me 2 blocks. So I think I'm going to finish that quilt, and then I'm going to finish my Jolly Bar 4, and I'm going to start, if I finish those 2, and that means assembling them, I will start month 1 and start this, because I would love this one. I just love this quilt immensely. I'm obsessed with this quilt. And obviously I am, because I went and got a box and I put it all in a box. So far, the quilts that I really, really want to do, I think I'm gonna knock out a day, and I am going to do the Patriotic Sidebar. I'm definitely doing the Perfect 10 sampler. And then there are a couple things coming up. And plus, I also have a couple, like I have a Harmony Villa Rosa layer cake pattern that I want to start. And I was just looking at Pat Sloan's calendar here, and some of the upcoming sew-alongs they have, like, she has a bunch of things. She has a Block Wednesday, and I am not doing her Block Wednesday, though I may do 1 block of her Breakfast Club block a week applique, because I have never appliqued, and my daughter is doing the Chicken Club cross stitch. So as you see, I'm doing the chickenless chicken salad. I might, that's actually an applique pattern. I may do that for her, the applique. I'm not doing the Quilted Witch because that was just too big. Didn't do that one, didn't do that one. I'm not doing the Mercantile sampler, but I am going to do Millie's dresses with her. I ordered the kit for that because I just love that pattern and the fabrics, and that's another one that will be for me. I also see that they're doing another Stronger Together quilt that I've done one of those, and I might do that. And then she's doing a couple other, but I'm doing the Jelly Roll sampler. So I think I've actually decided not to jump on a lot of things. I love seeing what other people do, but I have a super hard time with mystery quilts. Now, sometimes Pat Sloan will tell us if they're asymmetrical or stuff, which I love because then I can get an idea and figure it out. But mysteries are very hard for me. Unless they're like this one behind me that's small. Small mysteries I can handle. Big mysteries scare me. And I'm getting better with things, and there's some projects that I want to do. And I like sometimes Pat Sloan says, okay, I'm only going to do a couple of these. I'm not going to do the whole thing, which I like a lot. Plus, I did see that, I think later on, I did see a couple of patterns, and I put them in my cart from Fat Quarter Shop. Corey Yoder's got some awesome Christmas patterns coming, and she's got this Christmas line. I like, people love the Layla Boutique this year. I am obsessed with this Christmas one. I'm saving my pennies for it. I've been kind of on a, let's not buy everything we see, but this line I am buying. I might even buy 1 yard each of it because I'm obsessed with it. But then again, there's a couple of patterns. I might just buy what I need for the pattern. So I'm trying to be better with that. But I'm very proud of myself for going through my stuff. I still love most of my stuff. I still have a couple other things that are up in the closet that I do want to work on eventually, but I'm not to the point where I'm still obsessed. Like, I'm putting the wreath kit back because I have to sit down, I have to figure out, and I might have to cut some 2.5 strips, make a wreath. Actually, I have a lot of that red, white, and blue from home. I might make a patriotic wreath out of it and see where I can go from there and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do with it. Because sometimes I read patterns and I just don't get them. And I think that's still because I am fairly new to quilting. I don't understand all the terms. So that being said, those are my quilting plans for 2021. Which project did you like? Are you going to join in with me with any of them? Let me know. I'd love to sew along with somebody. If you have an Among the Stars that you've started and you haven't finished, let me know. I'd love to do it together. I'm probably going to start that maybe in February sometime because that should give me time to finish I'm off until Thursday, so I'm trying to get in a lot of things, and I'm going to start budgeting my time doing things. So thanks for hanging with me. I hope you liked my quilting plans for 2023, and I'm going to try to do, on Saturdays, I think I'm going to take a little bit of time and do updates. I'm going to try to do at least once a month, a floss tube. So I hope you're all doing great. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.